60 hours since the Stampede tragedy in Karur that claimed 41 lives. Actor and politician Vijay has not visited Karur or even made a public statement drawing sharp criticism. Meanwhile, political leaders from various parties have rushed to meet grieving families. An 8-member NDA BJP leaders delegation is in Tamil Nadu's Karur to investigate the circumstances that led to the stampede, even meet with affected families and submit a report. Meanwhile, the Karur district secretary of TVK has been arrested, while TVK has alleged political pressure and police harassment as well. The police have also arrested Ponraj, a local TVK functionary who arranged the flagpoles and flex banners for this entire campaign. Now, security has been tightened in Neelankarai near Vijay's residence. As investigations continue, the political temperature around the tragedy is also rising, with questions mounting over accountability, silence and systemic failure. All right, let's also play out some reactions.
President has constituted NDA delegation of 8 members, and all our members are here, all from Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha. We have come to visit Karur and look into the matter, see what happened and how these circumstances led to this kind of incident. And our national president Naddaji and all of us have come here to express our heartfelt condolences to the family who lost their very dear ones, and also visit the hospitals to console the patients who are there. And then we will get back to know what actually happened. We'll get the report later on.
No, I don't understand. I don't understand why should why will you listen to the DMK first of all, and you don't even want to follow the regulations and conditions which even the Prime Minister has to follow. You don't want to follow that, and I don't think. I mean, as far as what I've seen in the media, I don't think anybody advised people to leave the scene. And even if I don't think they've done it, but even so, what happens to your second level functionaries? And maybe they would have said, I'm not even saying they did. Maybe you decided that not going to the hospital at that moment is not right. But you could have stayed, you could have come back.
Our heartfelt condolences to all the families who have lost their family members. And we pray for the speedy recovery of who are injured and are hospitalized. We are here to meet the officials to get the information what led to that kind of situation. This is a delegation of MPs who come with the purpose to get the facts from the grassroots level, from the officials to the local people. We want to meet them when they lost their dear ones. We don't want such incident to happen in future. Lessons to be learned from this. Who is at fault? What went wrong? So we are here for a serious purpose.
All right, Purnima Murli has been tracking all the developments for us. She joins me live on the broadcast. Let's quickly go across to Purnima. Purnima, a host of questions still remain unanswered, particularly with regards to TVK's role and Vijay's absence. If you can take us through all of those unanswered questions and what action has so far been taken against these two TVK functionaries.
Well, certainly more questions than answers, even though the tragedy took place on Saturday. The investigation is on. Police from their side have registered an FIR against TVK Karur District Secretary Madhiyaragan, who was arrested late last night. So in the FIR, the police have pointed fingers at TVK, said that Vijay had delayed his time in reaching the spot. They were told that Vijay will be there by 12 o'clock, but he came only after 6. So there was a long wait period and people started queuing up. It was a hot day because of lack of water, food. People were queuing up, and that is the primary reason why this tragedy took place, as per the FIR filed by the police, the Karur police. Right now, two TVK cadre have been arrested and they are being investigated. The reason why the Karur District Secretary of TVK was arrested was because he was the organizer of this rally. Some of the sections under which he's been booked include culpable homicide, attempt to murder. These are some of, and negligence and disobedience. So these are some of the charges against the Karur secretary, the TVK secretary. However, parallelly, the Tamil Nadu government is also looking at social media accounts and YouTubers accounts who are trying to spread misinformation and false information. In terms of what really what category does that come under and what is it that they are referring to, there's still no clarity. But Chief Minister yesterday said that people should be responsible, not be irresponsible and spread rumors. So far, in that context, 4 people have been arrested. 3 were arrested late last night, including 2 TVK cadre. And today, early in the morning, another YouTuber, Felix, was also arrested. 2 days ago, he had put out a video and made allegations. So he's been booked. Exactly what sections, we'll have to wait and see. But for the moment, those who are trying to spread misinformation, rumors on social media platforms, they are also being taken for questioning. So a lot of developments on that front. Meanwhile, sources from the TVK say that TVK has sought permission from the police to visit Karur to meet the families. However, so far he's not gotten permission, and they are also looking at the court proceedings because they've moved the Madras High Court. So they are hoping to get permission before visiting Karur.
All right.
Meanwhile, BJP delegation.
Right. All right, Poonima, I'm going to quickly come back to you since you also were about to touch upon the fact that BJP delegation will be visiting Karur between 12 and 1 p.m. That is also going to be one important development. We will have to see how the BJP now launches its attack on the ruling dispensation and, of course, the TVK. But stay with me, Poonima. Let's also play out some reactions that have come in so far.
Yes, it should happen, CBI, because the truth should come out. Otherwise, the state government will not let the truth come out. We will be talking to the victim's family and meet the injured. We will go on the spot and we will try to talk to the administration and find out where are the lacunas, why it happened. We've lost 41 lives. Without negligence, these things doesn't happen.
We reached very early in the morning and we are heading towards Karur, the incident site. All of us are aghast, all of us are shocked, and we convey our deepest condolences to the bereaved families and to those who are in the hospital. We will go for the fact finding, we will talk to all the concerned people, and then we will submit our report, prepare our report and submit to National Presidency Naddaji.
All right, Poonima continues to stay with us. So, Poonima, as we heard what Aparajita Sarangi has had to say, or even Rekha Sharma, they are all questioning the ruling dispensation as well. The DMK government will also have to face certain tough questions because so far the onus is being placed on the TVK. Of course, Vijay is culpable of why did he continue with his speech, knowing that there were frantic calls for help, there was much panic. Why did he flee Karur soon after the stampede? There are several unanswered questions as far as TVK and Vijay's role is concerned. But where does this leave the DMK government, since it is the state government which grants permissions for these rallies?
Well, there are several unanswered questions. What only time will tell what really was the cause for this. Meanwhile, there's been criticism that even against the police, saying that not many police officers were deployed there, and that is also one of the criticism that the police have faced. Police, time and again, they've clarified that there were at least 500 police officers deployed in that particular venue. When there's dense crowd, it's usually one policeman for 25 people. So that's the calculation that was used here. And they deny that there's been an intelligence failure. They said that even though TVK had promised 10,000 people, they were prepared to handle more crowds because that's something that they've seen in previous rallies of Vijay. Therefore, they said that they were prepared to handle huge crowds and it's not their fault. So that's something that the police had said. But But there are questions. Was there any, were there enough police officers to handle the crowd? And in terms of Vijay, why was the timing not specified? Why did they make people wait for hours? Why was Vijay not at the venue? Or why did Vijay leave Karur when people died who were present at his rally? And it started, as in when Vijay started speaking is when people started to faint. So that's also being debated upon. But right now the state government maintains that that it's the one woman commission headed by retired Justice Aruna Jagadisan who will submit a report. Only then will action be taken, because time and again the question asked to the state government is whether Vijay will be booked. So our Chief Minister and several ministers have said let the investigation be complete, let them submit the report and we will take action based on the report. However, Aruna Jagadisan is here in Karur for the third day investigating the case. She says it will take some time for her to submit the report because she has to meet a lot more people. So that's something that's currently underway. Meanwhile, BJP delegation will also come here. But most of the opposition parties say that only a CBI truth will bring out the truth, because state government appointed committee may probably may not be fair is the criticism that the opposition puts forward, saying that a CBI inquiry alone will bring out the truth.
All right, many thanks to you, Purnima. We will keep coming back to you.
Network 18 decimates Times Internet with over 6 times more unique users on social media. Network 18, the undisputed leader of news networks, way ahead of the times.